You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're just a few hours removed from the best WNBA performance we've seen in 2026. As far as I'm concerned, the best WNBA performance I've seen since 2024. And one could argue that was certainly in the top 1, 2, or 3 best games we've ever witnessed Caitlin Clark play as a professional basketball player. A lot of reaction out there. A lot of reaction. Last night when I did my my game reaction, there was one play I did not talk about. And I did say she had a big-time defensive play. This was it. A defensive play on Flau'jae Johnson, who, by the way, showed her ass last night. She wasn't happy that, Caitlin Clark was tearing her up last night. Absolutely. Caitlin Clark, by the way, tried to shake her hand at one point, and Flau'jae just did the and walked off. So, I mean, you know, what can you expect at this point? Really? So, Caitlin Clark said, I wasn't coming out of this game.
Caitlin, this might be a dumb question, so forgive me, but minutes restriction the last couple of nights, when you got to 25 tonight, was there any conversation about coming out of that game, or were you kind of like, don't even come near me?
Steph knows better than that. Trainers know better than that. They would get an earful. But I told Steph at halftime, like, I felt really good, and I didn't want to lose this game, and, you know, hopefully I'm going to do everything I can tonight to take care of my body, and then we get back out at it tomorrow. But like I said, like, I can trust all the work that I put in on my body, and, you know, I've spent a ton of time on it, and I trust the people around me that have really helped me, and, you know, I always find confidence in that, so I know I'm doing all the right things, and there was no way I was ever coming out of the game in the fourth quarter. It didn't matter. I would play with one leg.
She made it clear. She was not coming out of that game. Quote, there was no way I was ever coming out of the game in the fourth quarter. Bravo. That's exactly the kind of fire and brimstone that Caitlin Clark should be bringing at the training staff and at Stephanie White. She knows how she feels. She knows her own body. If she feels like she can play, she needs to be like, I'm staying in this game. I'm playing. The team needs me. I'm going to go. I think that's all the exact kind of thing we're looking for. And we're looking for the franchise to allow that to happen. Stephanie White praising Caitlin Clark. Yes, folks, hell has frozen over.
Let's go! Hey, y'all, look, I'm really proud of you, okay? I mean, that was a battle, and you just got to find a way to win. And we found a way to win. See? My God. Oh. My God. Most single game points in Fever franchise history. First ever WNBA 40-point, 10-assist ball game. Z and Kels combined for the most points in franchise history, 75. And KK, way to be ready, baby. One more. Hey, third most offensive rebounds.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there, but I will say this. Michaela Timpson, can we get her to start every game? We keep banging the drum that she is fast, she's athletic, she's a gazelle. Let her play in these ball games. She was exactly what we thought she could be. Unfortunately, I think something got exposed last night. How slow Aaliyah Boston is when she's on the court got exposed last night because this team ran up and down the court. And they did not have to get bogged down. Run, run, run. They finally played the game that so many of us have been calling for. So, there's been a lot of reaction from a lot of people. Gunther Eagleman, Caitlin Clark making history. She's not just the face of the league. She's elevating the entire game, bringing massive new fans. Love seeing excellence and shut down the noise. Prove them wrong on the court. That's how you do it. Gunther Eagleman. Clay Travis. Caitlin Clark scored 45 and 10 tonight, something that's never been done in the history of the WNBA. Not bad for the 11th best guard in the league. My boy Johnny Root. Yeah, ESPN, how you feeling? Remember when this dude said Caitlin Clark isn't a top 4 guard in the WNBA? Yeah, his bitch ass is mad as hell today. He was mad as hell. He was coping hard last night. Vince Langman. Last night proved that Caitlin Clark is the best female basketball player in the history of the W. But she's not a black female lesbian. Vince ain't got to hold back. Vince ain't holding back. But she's not a black female lesbian, so the league will do so everything they can to cut her career short before she can break every record in the books. She's going to break every record in the books if she can stay healthy and they don't put her out. Robert Griffin III, Heisman Trophy winner, former NFL player, also came out of Baylor. Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA. Other players have scored more points this year and in years past, but most of all, it was exciting. That's why the fans love watching her play. Her style is just different than what they're used to seeing. Caitlin Clark is undoubtedly the most popular player in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark is record-breaking on and off the court. There's no denying it. RG3, spot on. Dave Portnoy, the Prez. Caitlin the Great with 45 and 10 dimes. The game of the year, she is box office, she is the league, she is the moment. They hate her because they ain't her. Bow down to her. Wow, bow down to her, Kathy Engelbert. She is the queen of the WNBA. Interesting. Oh, bow down to her, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I did not make that video, but yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was trying to act like Caitlin Clark was not the face of the league. What are you smoking, Kareem? My boy Ben Daniel, go subscribe to like one of his now 12 channels. And after tonight's game, Caitlin Clark has officially moved up to the 10th best guard in the league. The players are some hating ass bees. Let's just keep it real. Hating ass bees. Tonight was one of the greatest efforts you will ever see as Caitlin Clark would not let the Indiana Fever lose, as she was absolutely fantastic, scoring 45 points and 10 assists. Yes, it was a wow effort. The great, the GOAT, Dick Vitale. You knew there would be a lot of reaction. Now, we can only hope, we can only pray that she plays tonight. I want to see it. I want to see her play. Who are they playing? The Liberty tonight? I'm ready. I'm ready for box office. I'm ready. Saturday night. I mean, yeah, Liberty at Fever. Let's go. I thought it was the Liberty. I think Sabrina Ionescu is back playing. I'm ready. Let's go. 35 minutes tonight. 30, 12, and 6 incoming. Last night was a blast. Hit subscribe. Peace them out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.